Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back. It's Travis here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we are going to talk about crypto, specifically Ethereum. Everything in the crypto space has been going crazy lately with both Bitcoin and Ethereum reaching all-time highs before pulling back. But that has a lot of analysts talking about the projections for both of these specific cryptos. And what we're going to focus on today is the $10,000 price target for Ethereum in the not so far future. So let's get into it. Alright, like I said guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for checking out today's video. Hopefully you find something of value in it. If you do, don't forget, smash that like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel. Now, we've seen 66,000 plus for Bitcoin in the last 5 days, as well as 4,300 plus for Ethereum as far as its all-time high in the last 5 days. Both have dipped a little bit. Bitcoin is sitting around 61.4 something, Ethereum just over that $4,000 mark. But the recent rally to all-time highs for both have a lot of people talking about the future price projections. Even this morning, people are talking about how Bitcoin could go to 2 to 3 times its current price in the next couple of years, and people are talking about how Ethereum has the potential to hit that $10,000 mark in the not so far future. So let's take a look at exactly which article I'm discussing today. But right before I do that, let me remind you guys, today's video is brought to you by Crypto.com. They are still the world's fastest growing crypto app. And if you use the link in the description section down below, same as the one you're looking at on your screen right now, Crypto.com/app/JTWealth. When you fund your new account, you'll get 25 free dollars just for signing up and using our link. So we're going to talk more about Crypto.com later on in the video. But this article came from Yahoo Finance, and it says analyst who called Bitcoin's rebound says that Ethereum could hit $10,000. And this was pushed out just yesterday, guys. It says that Bitcoin exploded to the new all-time high on Wednesday, just one day after the first ever Bitcoin ETF. Well, it's a futures ETF nonetheless, but we'll keep going with that. And that was the ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF, ticker symbol BITO. And I did talk about that the day before it happened. And that ETF saw more than $550 million poured into the new futures-linked product on its debut trading day. Now, it's that enthusiasm in part that helped push Bitcoin's price to the new all-time high north of actually $66,000 on Wednesday. Now, one analyst at Fundstrat Global Advisors says that enthusiasm is likely to spill over into pushing the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, that being Ethereum, well past its own prior record. And Fundstrat's head of digital asset strategy, Sean Farrell, told Yahoo Finance Live that he expects Ethereum to not only move past its prior all-time high of about $4,200 set back in May, mind you, it did break $4,300 recently, but nonetheless, potentially all the way up to $10,000. And as his new research notes, outsized moves in Bitcoin tends to proceed following peaks in Ethereum. So I think everybody's pretty clear on the fact that Bitcoin leads the pack, and usually whatever Bitcoin does, the other coins tend to follow. Now, that doesn't always hold true, but for the most part, if you're going to see a Bitcoin rally, Ethereum and other coins are going to rally as well on just the momentum in the market for cryptocurrencies as a whole. But what they do say is that with specific Bitcoin to Ethereum transactions, the rise in Bitcoin tends to create a transfer of tokens, or cash as it were, from Bitcoin specifically to Ethereum. Check this out. Sean Farrell goes on to say this: what we've seen in prior bull market cycles for Bitcoin is that Bitcoin generally leads the rally. Then capital rotates and investors take their gains and rotate it into altcoins, with the most predominant heavily traded altcoin being Ethereum. And quite frankly, we think that a lot of people are overlooking Ethereum into the end of the year just due to the fact that Bitcoin has garnered the lion's share of headlines. Now, Fundstrat was the same investment group that said that Bitcoin could reach $186,000 as a result of the new BITO ETF from ProShares. And they said that the day before the ETF came out. And I did do a video on that. So if you want to check that video out, go ahead. But nonetheless, now they're saying, hey, ETF could also push people from Bitcoin to take their money, which, hey, we've seen about a $5,000 dip in the price of Bitcoin in the last day or two and push that money directly into Ethereum, anticipating the growth of Ethereum as a byproduct of the rally in Bitcoin. So who knows what we're going to see, but I can definitely say that the percentage of Ethereum that has dipped in the last 5 days is significantly less than the percentage of Bitcoin that has dipped. Specifically, if you're wondering numbers, Bitcoin's dropped about 7.75% in the last 5 days, whereas Ethereum is sitting at about just about a 4% drop. So is Ethereum setting up to take the Bitcoin crown? Now, regardless of that transfer of funds from Bitcoin to Ethereum being true, Yahoo Finance has previously highlighted an earlier $10,000 price call for Ether from a Magnetic Managing Director, Megan Casper. And both Casper and Farrell point to the same underlying catalyst for their bullish price targets, and Ethereum has a planned deflationary changes to its network looming, and that is what they're looking for to really push that price of Ethereum to that $10,000 mark. You don't meet the average investor who is aware of the recent software updates in the Ethereum network. Now, recently, they updated the network with what was called the EIP 1559, in which transaction fees are actually burned, causing a disinflationary effect. And what we've seen with the recent NFT craze is that all of the non-fungible tokens that have been minted and traded on the Ethereum network have actually led to a rapid increase in the amount of Ethereum supply burn. Alright guys, like I said at the beginning of today's video, this is brought to you and sponsored by Crypto.com, the world's fastest growing crypto app, and you can use the link that you see on the screen and in the description section down below, crypto.com/app/JTWealth to get $25 free just for signing up and funding your new account. Now, they have 10 million plus users buying and selling over 90 cryptocurrencies at true cost. You can spend with the Crypto.com Visa card and get up to 8% cash back, or just grow your portfolio by earning up to 14% interest on the crypto assets that you stake in the platform. They also offer NFTs, which is something you definitely aren't seeing in every other crypto platform. And like I mentioned, they have 7 different Crypto.com Visa cards that you can utilize to get up to 8% cash back on your money, depending on how much money you choose to stake and which card you choose. So check those out and help yourself grow your portfolio. Now, back to Ethereum, Casper has since reiterated her $10,000 price target for the same reason regarding the disinflationary asset and how the network upgrade is going to continue to progress Ethereum going forward. She predicts that when the next remaining network change goes into effect, potentially sometime around the first quarter of 2022, it would carry roughly the same impact as 3 Bitcoin halvings. And a halving is defined as when the Bitcoin block reward paid to miners is cut in half, roughly every 4 years as dictated by Bitcoin's code. It has historically kicked off the bull cycle for Bitcoin's price moves, just as it did most recently in the spring of 2020. So anytime somebody says that an effect could be similar to a halving, it's going to get my attention. When you say it's going to have the same effect as 3 halvings, now I'm intrigued. So I'm very curious to see how this network effect could have such a monumentous impact on the price of Ethereum. But that's not to say it isn't possible. There's so much going on with the Ethereum network. Its use case far surpasses Bitcoin in my opinion, and as a matter of fact, I'm contemplating doing a video specific to Bitcoin and Ethereum and which one you should invest in, and just kind of outlining the different use cases for both. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the description section down below. Just say, yes, I'd like to see a Bitcoin versus Ethereum best use case or which one you should invest in, and I'll put that together for you guys. But anyway, this is something that I'm definitely going to be watching closely. $10,000 for Ethereum would be absolutely fantastic. I remember back when people were talking about Bitcoin hitting $10,000 and Ethereum hitting $300. So we have come a long, long way, and I'm looking forward to see where the next year or two takes us in the crypto space. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully we see a $10,000 Ethereum in the near term. What do you guys think? Let me know in the description section down below. I'm sorry I don't have a beer for you guys. It's like 10 a.m. So that would be strange, right? But all right, thanks again for checking out today's video. And until next time, take it easy.